Look, they call this kid Thunder for a reason. And if you let him establish himself in the paint and seal you off, you're done. He's gonna put you in the basket. MP, nice of you to join us. Take a seat. As I was saying, Miles Stone is the focus. You gotta front him, denying the entry pass, but that means you have to be prepared to help. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
And look, don't let him lure you to sleep. And I know he seems like a laid-back surfer dude, but he is a killer. You're gonna get to be 23rd in the nation and not be locked in every moment, and he is. Hesitate, he's at the hoop. Do everything with a purpose. All right, time for warm-ups.
Let's get it, y'all.
Let's go. MP, hang back for a second.
I'm so sorry, Coach. Somehow I missed my alarm, but it won't
You're not
happen
playing
again.
today.
What? Coach, come on,
You know
please.
the rules.
Okay, I messed up. But, Coach, this is the biggest game on our schedule. And you know how many scouts are out there.
I do. And they are going to see the players who cared enough to show up on time.
And I'm not fighting you on that. I deserve to be suspended. I'm just asking that you do it another game. Coach, I need this one.
You know how many kids I sent to the NBA?
I don't know a lot.
13. And I did it by holding them accountable.
This is unfair.
No exceptions, MP. You're late, so you are sitting. And if you think that's unfair, then you have a lot more growing up to do than you realize. You're in street clothes today.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our broadcast of the WCBL. Miles Stone leads the Surf City Waves up against Union Elite. And some news here, we're told earlier MP is serving a one-game suspension. Coach wouldn't go into any further details, but we'll update you as we find out more. In the meantime, Surf City has won the tip and we're underway. And he slams it down, making it look so easy. Stone going to work on him. And that one's good.
This is what the scouts want to see. The level of dominance that Stone plays with near the rim is why he's so highly regarded.
Surf City on the break, and Stone with the thunderous finish. Dunk after dunk in this one.
Tough lesson for MP to learn tonight.
Stone working inside, kicks it out, and the three is good. Surf City extending their lead.
And the way that this Surf City team has picked apart and dismantled Union Elite tonight, hard enough for us to watch, but I imagine it's even harder for MP. They needed him tonight, and quite frankly, he let his team down by getting that suspension.
And this one is now officially over. Surf City comes away with a huge win. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, good game. Yeah, thanks.
What's going on, MP?
Messed up, Dion.
I heard. I talked to Coach.
Yeah?
Yeah. Let's take a walk.
How bad is it?
Well, you cost yourself an incredible spotlight. And your ranking's gonna drop once people find out that you missed this game because of disciplinary actions. You got a slim margin for error here, MP. You got one club league season to make a name for yourself, and you're running out of time.
I know, but what do I do?
You bounce back. Show them you're a fighter. But it's clear to me you need a little bit more help.
Do you think I should hire a private coach?
Nah, you're doing great in between the lines. But I think we need to bring in someone who can have a little bit more guidance, more hands-on guidance.
Right, like a guru.
I'm the guru. I'm talking about an agent.
An agent, really?
Yeah. His name's Austin Kelly. Works for one of the biggest agencies in town. He's just getting started, so he doesn't have a roster full of NBA clients yet. I've gotten to know him a little bit. He's as smart as they come. You're lucky to be getting on the ground floor with this guy.
Thanks, Dion. But I don't get it. I mess up and you show up with gifts.
Everyone makes mistakes, MP. It's how you bounce back that matters. I know you're a good kid.
Yeah, for sure. No more partying for me. Well, maybe on draft day.
I think that's for the best. Austin will be in touch soon. Set up a meet with him so y'all can get more acquainted. In the meantime, I hit the gym and put some shots up. Whenever I face adversity, I immerse myself in the work. Helps me get through the day.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thanks, Dion.
Listen, I grew up in a small town too. Okay, I understand what it's like to move to a new city, especially when you're young. You want to go out and meet people and talk to girls, and it's normal. But you're not trying to accomplish something normal. So you're going to be held to a higher standard. You've got to understand that.
I do. And look, I feel like an idiot. All right? I'm not even a huge partier or anything like that. I just got sloppy.
What exactly happened?
Honestly, I forgot to set my alarm, and somehow I left my phone on silent.
Somehow.
Look, Mr. Kelly, I got sloppy. I'm owning that. But it's not gonna happen again.
Well, it can't happen again, but you already know that. What you may not understand is that mistakes do not define you. It's how you respond that defines you, and you have a chance to respond in a big way, starting with your next game.
We're playing the Attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know anything about those guys?
I know everything about those guys. My job at the agency is to identify diamond-in-the-rough talent at a high school level. You are one such diamond. And Drexel Carrington, their small forward, is another.
Man, bro, we're still in high school and everybody's talking about this dude as if he's some street ball legend already.
He's from Brooklyn, so he's been hooping on playgrounds his entire life. But he's also the son of 2 investment bankers. So this kid's had every advantage imaginable. Private coaches, elite camps, you name it.
Not exactly one of us now, huh?
No, he's not. But he's not a phony either. The dude can hoop. An outstanding defender who is lights out from deep. An Attack has a bunch of wings who can cut to the cup, then kick it out to him for 3.
Oh, kinda sounds like Desmond Bain.
That's a 99th percentile outcome for him, but yeah. And this is the kind of guy that you need to have a great game against if you want your comeback tour to be any kind of success.
I can do that. But somehow, I still feel like I'd messed things up.
Then let's fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Good evening, all. Glad you could join us. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. WCBL action is coming up with the Union Elite facing off against the Attack from SAC.
Well, both teams have players on the 2KU 250 list. Harris for Union Elite and Drexel Carrington for Attack from SAC. Here's hoping they both wow us with their best tonight.
And the backdrop to all of this, the Interstate 5 battle. It's Sacramento taking on LA.
And look, I don't care what level of basketball is being played. It's always important when it's Sacramento versus LA. There's too much history, too much bitterness between the cities on the basketball court to overlook.
I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
5 on the clock. To the inside. And he makes that one.
Lund is attacking with confidence inside, making full use of his frame.
And the lineup for the Attack from SAC. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the 3, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. Tonight's lineup for the Union Elite. Moon Diaz will lead things off at the guard. While MP starts at shooting guard, the tandem of Jake Bird and Brandon Harris are the forwards, with Drew Roberts playing the 5. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington, but they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career. But first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
I'll be honest with you guys, I would not want to test Austin Lund.
Carrington, Lund, it's good on the putback.
And that's some gritty work on the offensive glass.
Now here's MP. Not a lot of room. Rebound brought home by Carrington. To the paint. Terrific assist and nice finish. Solid play all around.
He saw that play develop and got the ball to him right where he needed it.
Left side, MP. And once again, off the mark from Union Elite. Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young. And sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you.
Union Elite trails. Tries to snap the cold streak. Another miss for him, now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Outside Carrington. The shot's good. Pagan making the play.
You know, Carrington is always on the hunt for these types of shots. Any chance he can get to hurt you from range.
Pass now to Harris. Here's Diaz. Bird. From deep, it's MP. Another miss by MP.
Important not to let your ego run the offense. You could see he really wanted to answer that made free with one of his own.
And for so many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility at times. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity, mostly, we'd say.
Carrington with it, guarded now by Diaz. Back to Carrington. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
Jumping at it with a significant lead already.
Just dominating on both ends. Let's see if their opponent can mount any type of resistance.
MP. Sack grabs the miss.
And he cannot wait for this quarter to come to an end.
Seems like nothing is bouncing his way, no matter what he tries.
Each trip down is becoming more and more important.
Yeah, for sure. They need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough D.
Now here's Bird. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game. Outside Carrington. Here's Pagan. In the attack from Sack with another bucket right there.
Their offense has been firing on all cylinders since the opening tip.
Yeah, the D already scrambling to make adjustments before this game gets out of hand.
And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough D and stretch the floor. You thought you'd do this game? Nope. Ivory Lund scores inside, but it's also someone you don't want to leave open on the outside either.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Kicks it to Mitchell. Return to MP. Bird outside. Mitchell. On the wing, it's MP. Misses the jumper.
Some of the shots that he's taken have been head scratchers. He's out there playing like it is a game of horse.
Here's Martinez. Tries to keep it alive. That one misses. His third shot of the game. He's only made one of them. And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective skill level at a much higher pace.
Substitution for the attack from Seth. Austin Lund.
Now Carrington. He has 7. Takes a 3. Nice. 4 for 7 from the floor with that make.
Defensively, this is a guy you have to account for on the perimeter.
They're having trouble creating any kind of offense.
And you can really sense them tightening up a little bit at this point.
Lund. And he uses the glass on the layup.
What a pass from Pagan. Wow, he made that basket possible. And his bench, they're showing their appreciation.
A difficult situation for Union Elite. Right side, Harris. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist. And you watch Brandon Harris, you can see why scouts love him. Just absolutely gifted as a finisher.
And it's not just at the rim. Even though Harris is automatic down beneath the basket, he can attack a defense from multiple spots on the floor. Harris has everything you want from a scoring big man.
Pass to Cunningham. Carrington. Sinks it from distance.
Oh, and it's looking like one of those games for Carrington, and even scarier for the other team. He tends to light it up with steals and deflections after he makes a few. And he can wreck you on both ends, a very unique wing in this league.
Now here's MP. That one drops for him.
MP.
Pagan with it. Pass to Cunningham. Carrington. And a miss there on the triple.
And most days, that would be his shot. Not sure what the credit goes for the miss.
Certainly not to the defense. They're very fortunate that didn't go in, considering the room they gave him.
And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds.
Goes to show that great talent and
so we wrap up the first half. It's the attack from Sac. They're up by 10. And don't go away. We'll be back right after the break. And now we're back, bringing you the second half of this WCBL. Union Elite with the ball. They trail by 14. MP high post. Buries it from down low.
nice take. However, a little too easy if you're asking me.
And for those big names coming into this one tonight, so far it's Carrington putting on the show with MP trying to play catch up.
The steady reliability of Carrington showing its worth in this one. MP has had some solid plays, but so far to me, Carrington's the one who looks like an elite prospect.
Well, Danny, it's pretty obvious what they discussed at halftime.
Everything offensively has been perimeter oriented.
Back to MP. He tries for three. Sack grabs the miss. They led as much as 20. Pass to Carrington. Off target from three-point range. And Union Elite with possession. 15-point game. Harris with the bucket.
It's so easy to see why Harris is so highly regarded. He can get the orange in the hoop.
Carrington for three. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Here's MP. The shot's good on the assist by Mitchell.
These are the shots you want every time down the floor.
Carrington for three. Unable to get that one to go. Union Elite with the ball. The drive by MP. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. And the attack from Sac call time here. And Union Elite deciding to make a change here.
Austin Lund. Calgary 1, Edward Martinez. Michael Pagan.
The attack from Sac leading.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Pass to Carrington. Sac with another miss.
Just can't buy a basket, trying to get back on track somehow.
Or he could pass the ball more. I mean, that's a thought.
Basket.
And that one's good. It's Diaz.
And although he is a guard, Diaz, he's not bashful. He's trying his luck inside, and with these results, you see why he goes in there.
Martinez outside. Pass to Carrington. From downtown, drains the triple. Well, his ability to defend and shoot, there is a lot to like about Drexel Carrington. No surprise he's ranked 112 on the 2K U250.
You look at how Carrington has grown the last few years, and his court vision has only seemed to grow with him. If he can continue this trend over the next few years, he could be one of the best in the class.
Here's MP. The basket's good off the assist from Robert.
Nice flow to this sequence. Like to see the players working as a unit.
2 minutes.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Carrington, and he banks in the layup.
Smooth move by Carrington on the inside, finding that high percentage look.
Finds Bird, tries a three. Sac grabs the miss, and they can take some time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Give themselves a little bit of a break.
Right side, it's Diaz. And the layup's good off the glass.
That's what it's all about in this game, making a play for your teammate.
Great ball movement. They're sharing the rock.
And they're keeping everyone involved and engaged.
Outside, Lund. Returns it to Carrington. No good on the three. Union Elite trail. Out to the wing. And here's Diaz from the arc. Connects. Oh, and that cuts the lead to 5.
Sometimes it takes a player a long time to develop that clutch gene. Looks like Diaz already has it.
And there's the call on MP. That's going to be his 4th foul of the contest. Here's Pagan. Carrington for 3. Harris comes down with the board. The drive by MP. Pagan picks up the board. And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul.
2 points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking.
Second personal foul.
Now Carrington, now covered by MP. And here's Carrington. Three-pointer, fires in the triple.
Finding the net. Hey, Drexel Carrington is a prospect, and in large part, it's due to the ability to hit shots from all over the court.
And time called here, Union Elite. What's your take, guys?
Possibly forestalling the inevitable?
Yeah, let this clock roll. People have places to be.
Pass to Harris. And here's MP on the outside. And so it's the attack from Sac with the W.
Well, even though MP couldn't get it done against them, I liked what we saw from him. He stood strong, even in a loss. And that shows real mental strength as a player.
I